words on the social.
It's time to meet the starting five for your Dallas Mavericks. At center, 7'1", number 2, Garrett. At the shooting guard position, standing 6'5", number 31, Klay Thompson. At small forward, at 6'9", number 32, Cooper Flag. Starting at the other guard, standing 6'2", number 11, at forward, number 3, Anthony Davis. The head coach for your Dallas Mavericks is Jayson Tatum. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your Dallas Mavericks.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The big men on the floor for them, Mobley and Allen. Sam Merrill up there with Garland. And it's Hunter in at the 3-spot. And for Dallas, in its small and power forward, it'll be Flag and Davis. Irving and Thompson are the guard set. And it's Lively in at the 5, roaming the paint. GA, this has all the makings of a high-scoring contest. We've got two outstanding offensive teams.
Both very skilled at shooting the ball, but that's exactly why this game will be decided by stops. Defense wins against teams who are elite scoring it.
And the whistle stops gameplay. It's not a clean block shot, instead a shooting foul, and we'll see free throws coming up right here. And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant, adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
I'm not sure we've seen someone like AD before. Super long, skilled, athletic. He's just a unique talent.
No good on the second free throw. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
Here are the Mavericks now. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Now, here's Irving. A 29-point game for him in the win against Atlanta.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
5 to shoot. And it's Davis missing. Davis is gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Here's Merrill. Here's Mobley. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Derek Lively did not like that.
Go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible bounce.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Now, here is Irving. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Mobley, a screen on Lively. And Mobley, the bucket on the assist by Garland.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
Thompson sets the pick for Irving. This one for 3, and stolen by Mobley. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
When it comes to Garland, RJ, what do you like best about his game?
I love that he's a multi-skilled player at the offensive end. He's fast off the bounce and can pull up or kick it out. He creates all sorts of headaches for the D.
Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Hunter, the pass to Garland. Mobley outside. Pass to Merrill. A 3 off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Outside, Davis. And here is Irving. Lively sends a screen for Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Lively's shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Merrill with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. And Mobley throws it down.
Not a long way up for Mobley, but he rises to the rim for the finish.
So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 6. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
For Mavericks fans, I want to hear everybody give it up for the Hoop Crew!
Check in on Evan Mobley. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. 3rd in blocks. And he's an elite glass eater, a factor inside among the top 10 in rebounds per game.
And you aren't top 3 in blocks unless you're committed to dominating in that category. His awareness and hustle is off the charts. Very impressive. Garland against Irving. Davis with a screen on Garland to stop the drought, and it's Davis with the jam.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Allen, a screen on Davis. Here's Allen. 3-pointer on the way. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Irving looking for an opening. Flag sends a screen for Irving. Garland with the defensive effort.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Back to Hunter. And here is Allen. Last game we saw him score 14. Shot clock at 2. And a deep three from Garland. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Irving against Garland. Irving passes to Davis. Mobley with the block.
Okay, whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Pass to Merrill. To the paint. Stolen by Lively. Thompson against Garland. Thompson misses. And here's Cleveland. They're on a 12-4 run. Allen, a screen on Irving. Drills the three-pointer.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Let's give a big round of applause for your dance team.
Washington, he's checked in for Davis. Marshall comes in for Flag. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Klay Thompson. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Pass to Marshall. And he lays it straight in.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Garland. Last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Ball, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Garland against Russell. Irving, a screen on Garland. The kick out to Irving. Good on the three-point shot.
Look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now, here's Garland. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Garland's got 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Plays it in off the breakaway. Now it's a 7-point Cleveland lead. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And, GA, you think about high skill level offensive players. Darius Garland near the very top of that list.
Well, the son of an NBA point guard in Winston Garland, Darius has been preparing for this level his entire life. And his offensive package is as polished as anyone.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update, Allie?
Hey, Kevin. PJ Washington is playing for his hometown team. He said, I grew up in Dallas from 2nd grade to 10th grade. Being home is great. There's no pressure at all. It's just exciting. I look at it as an opportunity to be aggressive, win games, and just be me. It's a dream come true. Guys?
They are happy to have him. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Now, here is Russell. Hasn't made one yet. Marshall sets a screen for Russell. Pass to Washington. Gafford inside, covered by Nance. Gafford kicks to Marshall. Now, here is Russell. Shoots over ball. Porter pulls it in.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Now, here's Ball. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Here's Gafford. 11-point game his last outing. Ball against Russell. Back to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, his offense runs so much smoother.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Dallas making a switch here. Davis is checked in.
Second team foul. At the line for Dallas.
One shot.
P.J. Washington. One shot.
And Washington, no good on that one. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age. And so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Davis. 5 points in the game. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's the teardrop. That shot no good. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Cavaliers?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got P.J. Washington. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then it's Russell. And it's Marshall in at the shooting guard. And that one misses. And you think about the importance, RJ, of awareness and basketball IQ. What about players who don't have that, but are immensely talented?
Well, they still have to grow their IQ, and that can take time because if you make too many mistakes, it will cap your minutes.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Wade's checked in.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
Russell finds Marshall. Here's Davis. Davis doing his thing inside.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
They set the pick. Back to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. Nance against Gafford. Unloads. A rebound by Washington.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Davis with a screen on Ball. And the foul on Larry Nance Jr. That is his first foul of the game. And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
You know what to do. Show your move. Let's see it. Two left feet there.
Some of the numbers here for P.J. Washington. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Russell finds Davis. 6 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. To the inside. It's stolen by Davis. Washington against Wade. Washington passes to Marshall. And here's Russell. Pass to Marshall. Outside, Davis. Shoots over Mobley. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Russell against Ball. Here's Tyson. Fires from the wing. The Mavericks pull it in.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Washington kicks to Davis. Back to Washington. Pass to Russell. Gafford sets the pick for Russell. Here is the long-range jumper. Russell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Soft touch, Russell from range.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
You know what time it is, man. Here comes your King and Crew.
Marshall. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. For the past 10 games, these teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Mavericks, number 1. Second, the Cavaliers.
Yeah, both squads just rebounding the ball so well here of late. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting matchup from a physical standpoint.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Mobley a screen on Russell. The 3 from Garland. And another miss by Cleveland. Mavericks trailed by 4. Now here's Irving. Going inside. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Now Davis, after Darius Garland missing on that last three-pointer. Derek Lively, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Coming onto the floor for your Mavericks, number 2, Derek Lively.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. To the right side. And here's Washington outside. And the call will be against Derek Lively. That is his first foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Marshall's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Allen's checked in. Cleveland leading by 4. Outside, ball. Down low. Can they get it? Takes a 3. And another miss by Cleveland. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Can't get it to fall. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Pass to Mobley. Here's Allen, covered by Irving. Cleveland moving the ball around. Ball with the bucket.
Love whenever Ball is assertive like this. This is how dangerous he can be on offense.
Marshall sets a screen for Irving. Inside. And Davis throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now, here's Garland. He's got 7. Allen, a screen on Davis. Mobley with it. Picked up by Davis. And Allen slams it in.
Talk about a high percentage look. Allen right at the rim.
Irving against Ball. Now here's Irving. He's tightly guarded. Davis on the follow. Here's Ball. Pass to Mobley. Garland looking it over. Back to Mobley. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Garland. It's getting late in the season. Let's see how the standings are out west. Let's take a look at Dallas. Very strong season they've had. Always at or near the top of the conference. And right now they're in first place in contention for that. Exactly where they want to be as they close in on the postseason.
And when I look at Dallas, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Flag is checked in for P.J. Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Najee Marshall. Irving misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that's here.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks. The Cavaliers have twin towers with Jared Allen and Evan Mobley. Allen said when Evan was first drafted, there were a lot of questions on whether 2 big men could work together in the modern NBA. At this point, I think we've proved to everybody they're wrong. It's all working out, and every single year it gets better. Back to you, Kev.
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Ball violation. Jump ball call.
Mavericks trail by 7. Davis dishes to Irving. Over Garland. Hits the front of the rim and out. For Cleveland, they come into this one following a loss to the Magic.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
And here is Irving. After Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Davis. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Ball, the pass to Mobley. Here's Ball. No on the wing. He's covered by Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. A kick out to Mobley. Mobley against Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Mobley with the rebound.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass the ball. Now, here's Garland. From outside, off the mark.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
Stolen by Garland. Tries from 16. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
That's what you love about Jared Allen is how well he knows his role. He's out there to own the glass, defend, and go for the guaranteed buckets. And boy, does he do it well.
The first one falls. So, Richard, let's give him some credit. Jared Allen has turned himself into a more complete player, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, he's not just a floor spacer, but he does everything else at an elite level. Very efficient. Doesn't make a ton of mistakes that will beat you.
Dallas making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. And Allen drops them both.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now, here's Thompson. This game we saw him score 32. To the middle. Wants to get it to Lively and does.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
1:04 left to play here in the half. Garland against Irving. Mobley kicks to Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. To the inside. And Allen with the slam.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Mavericks trail by 10. Irving passes to Lively. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Washington. 6 on the shot clock. The shot from 20 feet away. Irving can't get it to go.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 13 seconds left here in the second. Throw on the wing. Outside, ball. No good on the 3. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cavaliers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Fans, get ready for some high RPM and amazing fun from your pocket light. Arena Entertainment.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Watching them whoop those boys on the boards, That brought a tear to my eye, and I don't cry.
I can get you a tissue.
You got one? Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
You cry all the time. Oh, see.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
I think for Cleveland, they've been just solid at times, and at other times they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they a true championship contender? We'll see.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Anthony Davis really making a difference here.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did coach have some new ideas for them?
Cleveland leading by 10. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. The rim protectors standing tall for him, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Sam Merrill, and it's Hunter in at the small forward. Pass to Thompson. Back to Irving. Dallas moving it around. And Davis can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Garland with it. Now defended by Flag. Merrill can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Outside Irving. On the wing, Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Cleveland ball.
Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. The Cavaliers 5th.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
The Cavaliers leading by 12. Outside Garland from 11 feet away. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Here's Merrill from downtown. Bangs home the trifecta. Merrill's got his second bucket of the night.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
On the wing, Thompson. He's defended by Merrill. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
And Allen with the slam.
Oh, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jarrett Allen, one shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Mavericks trailed by 14. Pass to Irving. Now Flag. And a miss there on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Garland, the pass to Merrill. Garland against Thompson. Now here's Garland. Guarded close. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a three-point play. He's got his 4th free throw of the game. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jared Lively.
Mind the lanes. One shot.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
You know what time it is, everyone? Here comes your defense crew.
Some stats. Here are the numbers for Allen. He's around 14 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a force he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
And he can go around his opponent, over his opponent, through his opponent. A true triple threat.
Now here's Irving. 6 points for him. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for D'Angelo Russell.
And you can never fully predict these long-term trends, but it's apparent that the production has been on the decline here a bit. That doesn't mean it will stay that way. And look, so many ways he can impact the team as well. Not always just about the scoring. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Thompson. Still scoreless.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Allen, a screen on Thompson. Fires from deep. Merrill can't hit.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for them, they're still out in front.
Irving against Garland. From the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Hunter's got 4 rebounds in this game. When it comes to DeAndre Hunter, how would you prepare for him, Richard, if you were coaching against him?
Well, Hunter's wingspan will really wake you up on defense, but it's his catch-and-shoot game that everyone needs to watch. If you leave a gap, oh, he'll make you pay.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Davis gets a wide-open look. Dallas, no good that time either. Pass to Mobley. Now Merrill. He's got 6, and Garland has it in the corner. Over Irving. Garland, no good. And it's Davis with the ball for Dallas. Trailing by 17. On the wing, Davis. Off the mark, and the drop continues. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Garland. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Pass to Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 5 assists in the game.
Hey, I'm going to tell you a little secret. I'm not going to lie. I am happy I never had to guard AD. This guy has it all between the length, the touch, the smarts. He's got everything.
And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. I take this time to run down the rookies with the highest rate of steals in the season's second half. Cooper Flagg is second.
His steal rate in the second half of the season shows that he's figuring out the league, so they better learn to look out for him.
Cleveland leading by 15. Garland with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Mobley. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Davis. The Mavericks have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half through 2 of 8. Irving from long range. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Garland. And here is Hunter. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Irving's got 8 points. Cleveland leading by 15. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. For 3. Rebounded by Gafford.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
Irving against Garland. Now, here is Irving. Defense right on him. Garland with the defensive effort.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Pass to Mobley. There's the 3. And it's Flagg with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Now, here's Garland. 10 points for him. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Thompson with it. He's defended by Merrill. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Beyond the arc. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things.
Here's Merrill. He's covered by Thompson. Now, Mobley. And Davis sends it back.
That's just terrific rim protection from Davis. Using that reach to stop that shot.
And off the front, and in it goes.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The Cavaliers leading by 10. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan.
And George Dansky.
Prosper's checked in. E.J. Washington comes in for Flagg. Marshall, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Russell in for Kyrie Irving. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Pass to Tyson. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hardy, he's checked in for Dallas.
Now on the floor for Dallas, number 1, Jaden Hardy.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Wade for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Now, here's Marshall. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Now, here's Ball. 3-point game. A three-pointer is right on target. Tyson's got 5 now.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Gafford. He has yet to score. Russell passes to Gafford.
Cavaliers out. Larry Nance Jr. Second personal
The Mavericks
foul.
shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Daniel Gafford. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Mavericks making a switch here. Exum's checked in. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Cavaliers leading by 10. Pass to Wade. Cleveland moving it around. Nance. And the jam by Larry Nance.
And great job by Nance attacking at the rim. That's why you scout for effort players that do it consistently every night.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Exum finds Russell. Comes up empty down low. Over to the left wing. Fires the 3. Well shot off that time. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
One possession at a time. No offensive rebounds and help and talk to each other on defense.
Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. D'Angelo Russell out there with Najee Marshall. And there's Davis. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Gafford in at the center position.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now, here's Marshall. Davis with a screen on Ball. And stolen by Mobley. By himself. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
There's the reach. Mobley poked it away, just making plays.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Marshall. Russell sets a screen for Marshall. Now here's Gafford, covered by Nance. Lock at 6. Gafford kicks to Russell. Fires for 3. And it's Wade with the rebound. And so it's Wade. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Pass to Tyson. There's the screen. Back to Wade. Stolen by Washington. Down low. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here's Tyson. Wade outside. Outside ball. And it's good for 2.
And I tell you, Ball has really perfected that unorthodox style with the jumper. Quick at getting it off as well. The D really stands no chance.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. The Cavaliers pull it in. Here's ball. And stolen by Russell. And here is Davis, covered by Mobley.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here's Marshall. Davis setting the pick for Marshall. Out that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to 14, getting a little bit closer on the bucket from Davis. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Checked in for the Mavericks. Irving comes in for Marshall. Garland is checked in for Cleveland. Porter comes in for Wade. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle, and Coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Nance. Mobley wide open. No good on the triple. Washington against Ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Lonzo Ball picks one up. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit him with a double team.
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
And the first one drops. For the Cavaliers, Allen comes in for Larry Nance. And it's Wade in for Porter. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Allen with the screen for Ball. Pass to Allen. And slam dunk by Allen.
And this is how dominant Allen can be. If you continue to feed him, he will reward you.
Ball against Russell. Jacks up a three. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Mavericks trailed by 16. Bounce pass, Russell. Garland against Irving. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Mobley with the block. And Garland has it in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Wade.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Irving passes to Lively. Irving kicks to Russell. Pass to Davis. Irving for three. And it's Wade with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Allen outside. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Garland. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Russell against Allen. Russell passes to Davis. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. It's good from long range.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The three. Out to Wade. There's the triple. Goes up again, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Cleveland.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Pass the flag. Back to Irving. Misses the three.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Here's Garland. Buries it down low. And the Cavaliers lead by 21.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Now flag. Outside Irving. Shoots over Garland. And it's Irving missing. Cleveland leading by 21. Up top, Garland. Lively defending. To the paint. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted by.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Back to Irving to end the run. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And as the NBA gets more involved in global basketball, Richard, you and I were just talking about this. Commissioner Silver wondering about shortening games to 40 minutes. What are your thoughts?
Well, in the game of 2K, I think the sweet spot is about a 5-minute quarter. But in real life, if you change 48 minutes, there will be a revolt.
So it's the Mavericks now. Darius Garland missing his last shot. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Davis with a screen on Garland. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will push their record to 39 wins and a good effort tonight.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jared Allen.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And since halftime, he has just been ice cold. Just can't seem to get anything to go his way.
Merrill with the ball. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jared Allen.